Hi, my name is Aytakin. I am the founder of the Femigrants Foundation. Femigrant stands for Female Immigrants. It's a global community of diverse female immigrants. At Femigrants, we organize elegant events for immigrant leaders in Silicon Valley, helping them to get access to the resources that can help them to grow their businesses, companies, and their careers. I would describe myself in 3 words, and that would be hardworking, resilient, and dreamer. I think that including myself, everybody around me knows that I'm really a hardworking person. I very rarely give up. I am a dreamer because since I was a child, I was dreaming about visiting America, living here, being a woman leader. When I came to America, I made a couple of mistakes. Number 1 mistake was downgrading my skills. Every time I was rejected when I applied for jobs, it impacted to my self-confidence. I started to compare myself with locals, especially with Ivy League graduates, telling that, okay, why do they need me, an immigrant with no US experience and with an accent, versus if they could hire Stanford graduates or Harvard graduates. So I think that was a huge mistake, to be impacted by the rejections. At that time, I didn't think that rejection is a redirection. That's why I think that downgrading my skills and my capabilities was a huge mistake. Nobody around me believed that one day I will be able to come to America and study, considering that I grew up in a small town of the post-Soviet country. The city where I was born and grew up, woman leadership was not accepted at that time. When I was telling that one day I want to study in America, people not only didn't believe that might happen, but they also discouraged me, and even moments that they laughed at me. But with my parents' support and encouragement, I will be able to study in America. What I dreamed and I believed one day I will study in America, but living in Silicon Valley and especially being featured in Forbes and Business Insider and Yahoo Finance, etc., that's really a big dream. My goal with Verso Talk is to bring visibility to immigrants' untold stories. Many years ago, when I just started Femigrants Foundation, I interviewed around hundreds of immigrant women. They were startup founders, executives working at Fortune 500 tech companies. They were small business owners. After interviewing them, what I realized, they have so many incredible stories that many other immigrants might feel resonated and get inspired, because these immigrant women are resilient. They never gave up. There were moments that I cried together with an immigrant woman when she told her story, how she lost her parent, cancer, and she built a startup to help with cancer research. So many other stories that I could tell. I realized that we immigrant women, we overcome so many challenges, so many obstacles, and we give back to the community, but we never talk about it, never ever. I want to bring visibility to immigrants impacting lives, to immigrants who give back to the community, to immigrants who making changes in America in many different good ways. And these stories will inspire other immigrant women who really need that support, that motivation, and hear other immigrant peer stories that to believe that they can also change their lives in a different country. No matter how many rejections you can get, either if you are pitching your company to get investment, or you are going through interview process, or you are trying to build a business, there always will be rejections. Don't take it personal. Learn from that experience. Find a way how you can turn that rejection into the opportunity. This is number 1. Number 2, make sure you surround yourself with people who will be there to always support you, at least to understand you and to listen, to hear you, to hear what you want to try to achieve. Surround yourself with supportive network. Join the communities. I would highly recommend to join Femigrants community, because our community is a sisterhood of inspiring inspirational and successful and powerful immigrant women leaders. Number 3, believe in yourself and talk about yourself, praise yourself. Because especially a woman coming like myself from developing countries, we don't like to talk about ourselves in a positive way. But in Western culture, people expect from you to hear your good sides, especially if you are at a job interview or if you are pitching to an investor. They want to know what is good in you, so why you are different from other prospective candidate. My legacy is to leave my footprint as immigrant woman change maker who impacted lives of other immigrant women. She's a founder of Femigrants. She helps immigrant women. She brings visibility to their stories through her podcast. She helps them to achieve their goals and become successful leaders in America. That's how I want to be remembered.